Hello again, my name is String from GG2String, and welcome to my channel. So I said on Tuesday that I would be making a lore video about Ashe, and I am, but this video won't be very long because there isn't really very much Ashe specific lore to go on, because Freljord hasn't had a very good revamp on the universe page yet. So this video will pretty much just be me reading her bio and her story, as well as going over the tribes or sides, whatever you want to call them, in the war for Freljord. So we're going to begin with a quick breakdown of Ashe first, in the same style as was in my Bilgewater Champion lore video. So Ashe, her real name is Ashe, no last name given, I'm pretty sure. Her age is her mid to late 20s. Her allies include the Avarosan, who are her side in the war for Freljord, and she allied with the Frostguard temporarily, but she was betrayed by them. Her enemies include the Winter's Claw and the Frostguard after their betrayal, who are the other two sides in the war for Freljord. Significant events she participated in is her chosen by Avarosa, or Ashe's assassination, her alliance with the Barbarians, the alliance with the Frostguard, and the war for Freljord. So now for her bio and story, then we will go over the sides of the war quickly with exact champion names, and that should about wrap this video up. So her short description on the universe page reads: Iceborn War Mother of the Avarosan tribe, Ashe commands the most populous horde in the north. Stoic, intelligent, and idealistic, yet uncomfortable with her role as a leader, she taps into the ancestral magics of her lineage to wield a bow of true ice. With her people's belief that she is the mythological hero Avarosa reincarnated, Ashe hopes to unify the Freljord once more by retaking their ancient tribal lands. So for those of you that don't know, before we move on, true ice is pretty much just really strong, really cold ice that can never melt, that can only be found in the coldest parts of Freljord. Also, true ice is pretty close to Stalrim from the Elder Scrolls universe, that can be found on the island of Solstheim in Skyrim. So if you want to watch Ashe, or learn how to play Ashe actually, in Skyrim, be sure to check the link down in the description below, or just go to my channel. So now, on to her bio. She doesn't have a short story unlike most champions, so just the bio, which reads: with each arrow she fires from her ancient ice-enchanted bow, Ashe proves she is a master archer. She chooses each target carefully, waits for the right moment, and then strikes with power and precision. It is with this same vision and focus that she pursues her goal of uniting the tribes of Freljord and forging them into a mighty nation. As a child, Ashe was always a dreamer. She marveled at the colossal abandoned fortresses of her ancestors, and spent hours by the fire listening to the tales of Freljord's fabled champions. Most of all, she loved the legend of Avarosa, the renowned queen of the once magnificent and united Freljord. Though her mother chided her foolishness, Ashe swore one day she would join the scattered and warlike tribes of the tundra. She knew in her heart that if people would stand together once more, they would reach greatness again. When Ashe was only 15, her mother was killed while commanding the tribe on a brash raid. Suddenly thrust into the role of the leader, Ashe made the difficult decision to follow her childhood vision instead of seeking the revenge she craved. She spoke passionately against her tribe's demand for retribution, declaring the time had come to put blood feuds aside and broker a lasting peace. Some of her warriors questioned her fitness to rule and soon hatched a treasonous plot to kill the young leader. The assassins struck while Ashe was on a routine hunt, but their plan was interrupted by the warning cry of a great hawk. Ashe looked back to see her tribesmen approaching with swords drawn. Outnumbered and overwhelmed, Ashe ran for hours. She found herself deep in the uncharted territory, her weapon lost in the chase. When she heard another cry from the hawk, Ashe put her faith in the strange creature and followed it to a clearing. There she found the bird, perched on a pile of stones, an ancient Freljord burial cairn. With a last glance at her, the hawk screeched and flew away. Approaching the mound, Ashe felt her breath turn to frost and an unnatural cold chill her to the bone. The stone at the top of the cairn was marked with a single rune, Avarosa. The assassins burst into the clearing. Ashe lifted the runestone from the cairn to defend herself, revealing something hidden underneath, an ornate bow carved from ice. She grasped it, crying out in pain as frost formed on her fingers. and tore the bow from its resting place. Cold flowed from her enchanted weapon into Ashe, awakening a tremendous power that had always lived within her. Ashe turned to face the assassins. She drew the bow, and by sheer instinct willed arrows of pure ice to form from the cold, crisp air. With a single frozen volley, she ended the insurrection. Carefully replacing the cairnstone, she gave thanks to Avarosa for her gift and returned home. Ashe's tribe immediately recognized the legendary weapon in the archer's hand as a blessing from the ancient Freljord queen herself. With Avarosa's bow and her vision of a peaceful unification, Ashe's tribe soon swelled, becoming the largest in the Freljord. Now known as the Avarosan, they stand together with the belief that a united Freljord will once again become a great nation. So, now, let us get into the actual sides of the Freljordian War, since we need to know who the Avarosan and Ashe stand against, and literally anyone who isn't with Ashe is against her in Freljord, so should be pretty simple. So let's begin with the Avarosan. So Ashe is the leader, Tryndamere is her husband, because they are queen and king. That's not just a skill 9, that's actual in the lore. That's how they unified the Avarosan with Tryndamere's bandits. Anivia is also on her side, Braum is also on her side, Gragas and Nunu. So they have the most champions on their side with 6, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm pretty sure. And they seek to unite, they seek peace and to unite Freljord under one singular banner, because they feel that the Freljord can stand strong together. So the first enemy of the Avarosan is the Winter's Claw. Sejuani is their leader, and in addition to her are Olaf, Udyr, and Volibear, making 4 champions in that tribe. So the Winter's Claw are barbaric, seeking out to rule Freljord with raw power and brute strength, hoping to make Freljord a place where only the strongest survive. And then finally, the third tribe in this war is the Frostguard, led by Lysandra, with her only ally really being Trundle, because Lysandra wants power and to rule, and Trundle can help her for power. That's about it. So yeah, like I said, this video is short, and that should about be it for this video. But please, if you want to learn more about Sejuani and her tribe, or Lysandra and her tribe, or just Freljord in general, please be sure to let me know down in the comment section below. If you liked the video, please also be sure to let me know down below, as well as leave a like on the video. I will be coming out with another Skyrim build on Monday or Tuesday, with another lore video to come out next Friday as well, so be sure to stay tuned for those. Thank you guys very much for watching. This has been String from my channel GG2String, and peace.